everybody, Indy back at you with another video. Today I'm bringing you another episode in our Weird and Wonderful series. As always, they're weird. Will they be wonderful? Let's see. So, I went to the Uruguay section in my wine fridge. Yes, I have a Uruguay section, although it's actually now empty. Uruguayan wine isn't particularly weird, but some of it is. And this is so the winery is Bodega Garzon, which as far as I can tell is the only winery from Uruguay that makes wine. Obviously not, but it's the one we get here. It's their biggest and most well-known winery, I believe. And we got here a Semillon Blanc de Corte 2022. So from what I understand, it's Semillon Blanc with whatever else they put in it that year. Changes blend to blend. This one's 80-20 Sauvignon Blanc, and you think about it, say Semillon, don't you? But you're wrong. It's Pinot Grigio. Weird, right? So I didn't know they made Pinot Grigio in Uruguay, and I rarely see Sauvignon Blanc from there either. Although I have seen on the website, Garzon has quite a bit of Sauvignon Blanc. A lot of it's single varietal and call it Reserva. And it looks like it's something you might want to try, but I don't think I'll ever find here. Oh, really fruity. Nothing like your traditional New Zealand Sauv Blanc. There's no grass. Oh, like a gooseberry and a little bit of lemon and white peach, I think that is. And a little like a Bosque pear too as well. Okay, let's dive in and see what it's like. High acidity, or medium plus to high anyway. 12% alcohol. I'd say the alcohol was medium minus. Interesting. Gooseberry and lemon zest and like a yellow apple, maybe even like yellow apple skin. Medium finish. Interesting. It's not bad. Not does it fit the Weird and Wonderful title? It's certainly the weird part. Yeah, I don't dislike it. I like it. I get that 86 points. It's very quaffable. It's not going to get me excited, but it might pair interestingly enough with some orange chicken I got that just got delivered 10 seconds ago. So I'm going to go eat that, and then let's see what's next. All right, for wine number 2, we're going to stay in South America. And we're going to have a grape. It's not that uncommon. And if I told you this was a grape from Australia, you'd understand. But this is a different country that begins with A. This is Semillon from Argentina. That was the most widely planted white grape in Argentina in the 60s and 70s. And most of those plantings were pulled out, but it's enjoying a resurgence apparently. So. It smells like beeswax for sure. Like a flinty characteristic there. Doesn't smell like the Semillon you get from the Hunter Valley in Australia, which is probably the most famous place to get Semillon from. Little bit of funk. This is 2020. The winery is El Enemigo. I think that's the winery. El Enemigo, the Enemy Semillon, 13.5% alcohol from Mendoza, Argentina. All right, let's dive in here. Wow, that's good. I'm getting, there's a waxy characteristic even on the palate. There's some like lemon curd and a little bit of funk on the nose there, if I didn't mention that already. Lemon curd, lemon zest, it gets a little lemony, lime zest, but it's got a nice mouthfeel. It's a little bit unctuous and medium plus finish. More of a drink, the tartar it seems to get. Acidity's medium. Alcohol medium plus. Yeah, that's good. I wish I had a Hunter Valley Semillon to kind of pair beside it, just to compare. Because I mean, I haven't had a ton of Hunter Valley Semillon, but I've had enough that I'm pretty sure this doesn't taste a whole lot like that. We have a couple nice Semillons in BC too. La Friends is good, Little Engines is spectacular. And this doesn't really remind me of either one of those either. Yeah, I like that. That's a good wine. I'm gonna give that 90 points. I think that's a really nice example of what you can get in Argentina. I almost said Australia. Argentina, Mendoza area for Semillon. If you're a fan of Semillon, particularly, I think you should try and find this one because it's really good. I got it from Marquee Wine Cellars in Vancouver. I don't recall what made me buy this particular bottle. I think it was just really highly scored or highly regarded, if I'm not mistaken. And at a reasonable price, I think. So, yeah, but no, I would recommend this for sure. That's a good one. I think you'll like it. Okay, so what's up next? We started with Uruguay, went to Argentina. I'm gonna go right back to Uruguay. I got another one. Weird? Definitely. Wonderful? We'll see. But wait till you see this one. All right, I wasn't lying to you last time when I said we're getting even weirder. Back to Uruguay, 2020, Gran Reserva Petit Manseng from Bodegas Carao, a very well-known winery in Uruguay. We get Bodegas Garzon here a lot, like that's the one we see on every shelf, but you'll find these ones too if you look hard enough. So Petit Manseng, what is that? Carao actually imported Petit Manseng material from France in the mid-2000s with the idea of finding a perfect white grape partner for Tannat, which is their most well-known red grape. Tannat also comes from the same area of France, the Mataran area in France. It's 100% fermented in barrels with a very strong accent on maturity, 14.5% of alcohol, and just over 2 grams of residual sugar. So, what does it say in the back here? The Carao family for more than 270 years has been paying special attention to the grapes, which are hand-picked. Exceptionally ripe grapes of Petit Manseng from the Las Violetas region, this wine was fermented and aged in new French oak barrels for a period of 10 months. Now, Las Violetas is a region, but there's a sub-region called, well, either Montevideo or Canelones, depending on who you ask. Montevideo is the capital city of Uruguay, and 40% of the population of the country lives there. So it's really a little too urban to grow a lot of grapes. A lot of the grape growing has moved outside of the city into the region of Canelones. And a lot of the wineries still exist in Montevideo, but the grapes don't grow there as much anymore. So you can see it's kind of a dark straw color. It's almost a green tinge to it, hint of that. I know exactly zero about Petit Manseng. Everything I just told you I had to look up. Because I mean, I've never had a Petit Manseng from anywhere in the world, and I don't know how many there are out there. Not a lot. I shouldn't say that. Not a lot that I recognize in the nose. I think there's some Asian pear. Yeah, some like, I would say candied pineapple and rich and ripe fruits, like candied fruit. Maybe a little overripe banana even. All right, let's see what it tastes like. I bought this from Marquee Wine Cellars. It just happened to pop up in my feed when I was buying something else. I was buying the Semillon from Australia, and this one popped up, and I thought, well, I mean, if ever there was a weird and wonderful wine, this would be it. Hope it's wonderful. Drinkable. Wow. Well, I'm going to say that's nothing I've ever had before. Some tree fruit, a little bit of ripe pear. Again, candied pineapple. It's well balanced. It's 14.5% alcohol in a white wine. It's a big boy, but it's not overpoweringly. I don't smell alcohol. I don't taste alcohol. I mean, it's there. It has a heft to it, a weight for sure. Now I'm getting a little bit of almost like candied lemon. I think those candied lemon slices you get from the chocolate shops at Christmas time. Maybe a hint of tangerine as well. Interesting. I mean, I would buy this again. It's good. It's weird. Is it wonderful? Should I start calling this series peculiar and pretty good? No, it's something different, right? Let's try one more time here. Now, after about the third swallow, I'm starting to taste a little alcohol. It's starting to feel a little hot. Interesting. Usually it goes the other way, but now I'm a little banana. Wow. Interesting. I wonder what to pair this with. Actually, when I was looking this up, I think it said to pair it with curried sea bass. I don't know why you would curry a sea bass. I don't know why you would curry anything, but that's another story. But a poor sea bass doesn't deserve to be subjected to curry. Unless it's Thai curry, that's different. But I don't think that's what they meant. Anyway, so yeah, if you like curried sea bass, this is it. Go get it. It's a bottle of Grand Reserva Petite Manseng from Uruguay. I'm going to score that. That's a tough one to score. That's a tough one to score. I'm trying to think. I'm going to get that 89 points. I'm walking between that and 90. I'm going to go to 89. That's a really nice wine. It's different. I was going to use the word unique, but of course, I mean, maybe it's unique. Maybe it's the only winery that makes Petite Manseng in Uruguay. I can't imagine there's an awful lot more of it. And how nice that we're able to get this here in Vancouver. I can't. It's nice to see some things that are got to be very rare. No, I'm sure it's not unique, but it's definitely rare. We don't get enough Uruguayan wine here to begin with. And it's almost all Tannat, and sometimes, I had Sauv Blanc earlier this video, and I've had some Albarino from there, which is pretty good. But when you go to a liquor store, if you find one that's got a Uruguay section, it's going to be pretty heavy in Tannat. It's nice to see something different. And not that I don't like Tannat from Uruguay, but Tannat is a big boy. This is also a big boy, the white version. So he said he wanted to get a white partner for Tannat. Maybe this is why it's like that. It's big, it's bold, it's heft is a good word for it. Heft. But yeah, that's good. I enjoyed that. All right, well, I hope that I've given you a few more interesting ones to try out. All were good. This was quite good, and the Semillon, which I bumped up to 91 points. The wife loved that. She doesn't like Semillon either, so I might get another one of those. And maybe I even underrated it. We'll see. But this is delicious. I'm going to thoroughly enjoy drinking this today. I might even put a little bit into a beurre blanc sauce for dinner. We'll see. So, pour myself another glass of that. And please give this video a like on YouTube if you enjoyed it. Helps the channel out a lot. And leave a comment if you ever had a Petite Manseng. Have you ever seen a single varietal Petite Manseng in a store anywhere? Have you? If you have, leave a comment on YouTube and let me know where. Because I'd be interested to see if there's more of them out there. I've never seen one, I'm sure. And anyway, until next time, drink great wine. See you soon.